Greetings. We have noted with utter dismay the growing and unfounded speculation in various media platforms that Sizekaya was awarded the fourth national lottery license because of political patronage and professional connections. We have indicated previously that Sizekaya won the right to operate the fourth national lottery license because of its strength of our bid, the deep knowledge of gaming that we bring to the table. Our pledge to propel the lottery to new heights by generating more money for government, for good causes, and yes, for the players, and our commitment to handing over the IP to the government to run the lottery themselves if they so desire. We understand that these questions are in part being asked because the lottery is not owned by the government. It will not be owned by Sizekaya. Instead, it is owned by you, South Africa. We have deemed it critical to address the baseless allegations and unfounded speculation that has grown louder this week. Let me be absolutely clear. Sizekaya is not guilty of any impropriety. Neither the deputy president of this country himself nor any other political entity or individual has a financial interest, direct or indirect, in our bid. As said in Parliament on Tuesday, Deputy President had no influence in the adjudication committee and the National Lotteries Board. Neither Bellamont Gaming nor Sizekaya have ever discussed our bid with the Deputy President. It is in the public interest to state that Bellamont Gaming, in which Advocate Kumo Bogatsu and I are directors, hold one of the smallest stakes, that is 7% in Sizekaya. Advocate Bogatsu owns 2% and Bellamont Investments 5%. I in turn invited Advocate Bogatsu on the strength of her qualifications and much-needed experience required to navigate the legal complexities of the industry. This led to the formation of the Bellamont Gaming as a subsidiary of Bellamont Investments, which has been in business for years. The narrative that myself and Mr. Zungu are controlling shareholders is unfounded. Sizekaya is a very diversified consortium. As a chairperson of the board, I happened to be the face of the company. Despite her relationship with Deputy President Paul Mashatile through marriage, Advocate Bogatsu is an ordinary South African who is fully entitled to pursue any legitimate commercial interests. Business prejudice towards children and family members of the politicians is unfair. The checks and balances that the NLC put in place were applied so vigorously to ensure that there was no impropriety. In this case, her relationship with Mr. Mashatile does not infer that he will derive a financial interest in the 2% she holds. As a former president of the Durban Chamber of Commerce and current chairman of the KZN Growth Coalition, I have met almost all leaders across the political spectrum in their homes and my own. Not one of those political players and decision makers would ever attest to me discussing personal business interests. It was in my capacity as a business leader that I was invited to France by the South African ambassador to France, Mr. Natim Tetwa. Mr. Sandile Zungu, along with scores of other South African business people, including shareholders of other lottery competing bidders, also attended at the invitation of Mr. Mthethwa. Sizekaya welcomes scrutiny intended to shed light on who we are and what we bring to the table, and decry the baseless accusations, malicious rumor-mongering, mudslinging, and personal attacks on shareholders and directors that have grown in volume since we were announced as the winners. We have also noted that the Sizekaya Award is being used as a political tool. Sizekaya has at all times abided by the law, as we submitted all the necessary documentation and made all the necessary declarations to the National Lotteries Commission. We have ensured that, as per the Lotteries Act, no political party or political office bearer holds a direct or indirect financial interest in Sizekaya. We therefore welcome Minister Parks Tau's commitment to investigate any perceived conflicts. Thank you.